Hi everyone, Cidalia here. Today the topic of discussion is the top 10 seller concessions, are also known as buyer incentives. In this market we see a lot of incentives, and the number one incentive we see is the seller to pay buyer closing costs. Usually this is about 3% of the sale price, and to a first-time buyer it means a lot. They get to roll in their closing costs into their mortgage, and they have liquid cash to use for the move or for purchases for their new home. The second concession we see a lot is the seller reducing the original price in order to come to an agreement with the buyer's offer and to create a sale. The third is the seller to conduct repairs before the closing. After the home inspection, oftentimes 99.9% of homes have something that need to be repaired. And if they are large items that would affect the structure of the home or safety, heating system, and electricity, those typically are repaired by the seller in order to make the purchase go through. Because if it's important to one buyer, it probably will be important to the next buyer. So oftentimes it's best for the seller to repair it, saving them money at the end of the day. The fourth thing we see a lot out there now is buying a home warranty plan. The seller can often buy a home warranty plan through their realtor, the realtor company, and this may cost them a couple $100, but it may make the buyer feel comfortable with the purchase of the home, knowing that they have some kind of protection in the future. The fifth item is moving the closing date. Perhaps you would hope to close the property in 30 days, but the buyer's bank can only do it in 45 days. So organizing that closing date and maybe extending it a little bit may make the deal come together. So that's a common concession that we see. The sixth is leaving personal property behind. A lot of buyers right now are first-time buyers. They are making a purchase, and it's the biggest purchase they can make, so money becomes a little tight. And they may ask for you to leave your refrigerator, your washer and dryer. I've seen furniture, and sometimes sellers are willing to do that because either A, they're going to buy new stuff for themselves, or B, maybe they're downsizing, and where they're going, they no longer need all that furniture or the appliances that come along with a home. You may have to offer a repair allowance. Perhaps the home inspection did show that the home needed repairs, but rather than waiting for those repairs to be done, organizing contractors, etc., you may want to just reduce your price or give an allowance to the buyer for that number, for that certain price point to make the deal come through. It's all about making the deal go through. Number 8 is pay the buyer's origination fees. That kind of falls into the same category as number 1. It's all part of the closing costs, and that may help everything come together. You can provide an upgrade allowance. Typically you see this on new construction. A builder may give an extra $5,000 to upgrade on appliances or the kitchen, etc. Commonly you don't see that on the first-time buyer pool. And lastly is, again, another concession on the closing costs, paying for the buyer's commitment fees. Again, that wouldn't be specifically on your offer. It would all kind of be encompassed by closing costs, prepaid some points on your offer with the wording. But if you have questions, or maybe you're a seller or a buyer out there right now wondering, how can I make my offer go through, or how can I sell my home and make it smooth and make everyone happy, give me a call, 781-389-7252, or feel free to email me at Cidalia, that's Cidalia, @kw.com. Make it a great day.